Welcome to Guru Trader video for Monday, April the 5th, 2010. Here's the market movers that we're looking at today. These are all follow-up stocks. On the Venture Exchange, symbol ELE, Excelsior Energy Limited, 23.5 today. NAG, North American Gem, 19 cents today. CLQ, Canadian Lithium Corp, 68 cents today. FDN, Foundation Resources Inc., 67 cents today, and NOT, Noront Resources Limited, $1.82 today. That one was added recently to our top 30 small caps. On the AMEX AIS, Antares Pharma, $1.62 today. RNN, Rexahn Pharmaceuticals, $1.80 today. And lastly, on the New York Stock Exchange, BEE, Strategic Hotel and Resorts, $4.56. Let's take a closer look. All right, following up on 8 stocks today, just going over some of these picks that we mentioned in the past. ELE on the Venture Exchange, Excelsior Energy Limited, 23.5 cents up 4. That's 20% move today. 5.6 million shares. So we're not just mentioning them because we mentioned them in the past, we're mentioning them because they're showing up again on the most actives and the percentage gainers or volume leaders. Anyway, Excelsior is an oil sands, Athabasca oil sands play to present at the okay. There's some market coverage on this stock. I don't know what is the last news is showing December 31st. I don't know what is causing the spike in volume today, but we're mentioning it because of that. We first tweeted them on January the 18th at 21 cents, so it hasn't had much move since then. Keep an eye on it. It popped today and hit a high of 26.5. Its previous 52-week high was 24 cents, which it did on January the 19th, which is around when we mentioned it last. So it didn't follow up, so maybe it's a one-day wonder again, who knows. Anyway, we're throwing that one out there as one to keep an eye on. NAG again, North American Gem, 19 cents up another penny. It's another 5%, 6 million shares traded, and you'd think that would, it's still moving along nicely, but looking a little tired. It got to 20 today, did not break the previous 52-week high, which was 20.5 cents, which it did last Thursday. And there's a spike. It's not unusual for it to pull back at some level. Not saying it will. I'm just saying that the volume this time on Thursday, when we mentioned it at 17.5, was over 12 million shares traded. Or when we mentioned it a few days before that, it was trading up high volume like that. I can't find it right now. But anyway, we first mentioned NAG at 13 cents on March 25th. We mentioned it last October as well. It's a coal play. It says gem, but it's actually a coal play. They have a mine that they're finalizes acquisition of fully operational blue gem coal mine in Kentucky. So that's gearing up right now, and I noticed their name around a lot, so they're doing a bit of promotion. I think there's doesn't show here, 100 and something million shares outstanding, so there's a lot of stock to turn over in this. You need a lot of volume for this stock to move. Anyway, just following up on that, CLQ, Canadian Lithium Corp, we first mentioned them on Thursday, April the 1st at 59 cents. It was up 6 cents that day. So it showed up on the percentage gainers, the volume actives, 148 million shares. It's a $100 million company now. 68 up another 8 cents today, another 13%. The 52-week high was on August the 14th of last year at 89 cents. So it sold down, held that 40-cent line pretty well, and looks like it's was running up and possibly going to challenge that 89. So far, so good. It's a lithium play in Quebec Lithium Project. They talk about their grades. They're 43101 resource. They're putting in a 42.6 million pound per year lithium carbonate mine by late 2012, and they announced last week was Endeavor Financial was raising some money for them. And okay, next one is Foundation Resources, FDN, 67 up 17 cents. It's another 34%. Also on the Venture Exchange, 2.7 million shares outstanding. The chart spiked right like that. We first mentioned FDN. Let me see here. At 42 cents on March the 30th, and that was up I think 19 cents that day. Short chart on it, doesn't show anything before July of last year. So this thing's going to be all around the place. I don't think there's a lot of stock outstanding on it, although I can't get the number of shares here right now. The 52-week high was 76 cents, which it did on March 31st. The low was 13 cents, which it did on March 23rd, both of this year. Now, they were moving on results on their Coldstream property with Alto Ventures, 27.3 meters, 4.88 grams per ton at Coldstream. I think Alto Ventures is the one who owns the property, and Foundation's the operator that has to do this work in order to earn in their interest. I haven't figured out the percentages of what they get for doing this work and over what period of time. There's various financing and other news on the play, but anyway, it looks like it's running on results. Find out if they're still drilling, what's to come, the timelines, and keep an eye on that volume. So we're just following up on that again. NOT, Noront Resources, $1.84 up 17, a little over 1 million shares traded. We're just mentioning Noront, that ring of fire. There's too much to go into right now, but we mentioned them on I think the 19th at $1.55. That Noront looks like it was poised to take another run here, based on their announcement on the 19th that they're resuming exploration at McFalls Lake, James Bay lowlands. So that's the their key property, and it looks like they're getting ready to there's going to be more news coming. This time last year we had this little run. We added them on our list at I think 60 cents and took them in June. Let me just check quickly here. And then on August the 4th, we just added them on the 19th at $1.48. It's $1.83 today. If we look at our past small cap stocks, we added them last year at June 16th at 60 cents. We took them off on August the 4th at $2.95. So anyway, looks like they're getting ready another cycle here where they're going to do their exploration and hopefully have some good results and get another run like that. So pull up, boom. Nice little saucer here. Looks like they're ready for another move. Okay, on the AMEX AIS, Antares Pharma, $1.62 up another 9 cents. The 52-week high was broken on April the 1st. And here we go again. We're mentioning it on April the 1st at $1.52. So just following up on that. They reported some financial results on the 23rd. And yeah, they have an overactive bladder drug that they're different drugs at different stages. This is a phase 3 pivotal trial, and they also mentioned growth hormone, I believe. Where is it? Yeah, growth hormone deficiency in children, a drug related to that. So we're following up on that. We like these little pharma stocks that, as they progress, nice looking chart, percentage gainers, volumes, and ongoing, not just one day blips. Another example, RNN, Rexahn. We mentioned them. They're $1.80 up 17. That's 10%, 2 million shares traded. Looks like it's getting ready to take a run at this 52-week high of $2, which it made on May the 12th of last year. We've mentioned Rexahn on February the 11th at 93 cents, February the 12th at $1.22, March the 4th at $1.38, March the 22nd at $1.66 if you want to check our Twitter timeline. And lastly, B.ELE on the New York Stock Exchange, Strategic Hotel and Resorts, $4.56 up 37 cents. It's 8% on 2.1 million shares. That's not a 52-week high, but looks like it's getting ready to make another run at it. Nice ascending slope here on their chart. We first mentioned B.ELE at 364 on March the 8th. It's a possible turnaround situation with a nice little saucer after big sell-off. And moving on financial results, and haven't looked into the play, but if pointed it out as technically it was popping up, and just throwing it out there. Anyway, that's it for today. Do your homework, trade safely. Talk to you tomorrow. Guru Trader videos and tweets are daily snapshots of 5 to 7 very active small and microcap stocks from all North American stock exchanges. We simply track stocks that are trading up significantly on news or making new highs on very high volume without any further consideration of company fundamentals. The point is to save time by focusing on only those stocks that are moving right now. Guru Trader symbols come from filtering market movers and from subjective observations. Our software cross-references today's volume actives, percent gainers, and dollar gainers, which are filtered down to just lower price stocks. We then look at each stock's charts for apparent uptrends and news headlines for obvious one-day-only events to exclude, like a buyout, or for longer-term growth-related news like financials, drill results, patent approvals, etc. to include. This is similar to how many traders look for new stocks as a starting point for further research with their financial and investment advisors. This is not an advisory service, and conflicts may exist as we sometimes take positions, or featured stocks may have bought online advertising or IR support services. Any content published by Investors Guru Small Cap Stock Observer is subject to the terms of our privacy policy and disclaimer at investorsguru.com. For our other small cap stock channels, follow Twitter's Guru Trader Tweet in real time on your PC or mobile device at twitter.com/investorsguru. Subscribe to watch YouTube's Investors Guru video channel at youtube.com/investorsguru. Search Investors Guru at facebook.com and add us as a friend to see our videos, tweets, etc. that are all synced to post on our wall. It's free to sign up at investorsguru.com stock community for comprehensive quotes, newsletters, profiles, forums, etc., or to update your portfolio, watch list, alerts, and news by email preferences. Thanks for watching.